Hey guys, it's Arlette from Chasing Joy, and as you can see I'm in my car, and that's because I am waiting on a couple of my girlfriends and we are headed out to Philadelphia Center City Restaurant Week. So this VEDA is about Restaurant Week. I love Restaurant Week. It's one of my absolute favorite things. They have it about three times a year here in Philly, and it's where all the restaurants, or maybe not all, but most of the restaurants in Center City, Philadelphia, offer prefix menus for $35. And I'm talking about some of the more high-end restaurants, and they'll offer an appetizer, entree, and dessert. And some of them will even offer 4 courses for only $35 for everything. And it's just a really fun way to go to some restaurants that maybe you can't normally afford, or you might think you can't normally afford, but then once you get there, you see the regular menu, you realize that you can swing it. That's happened to me and my friends a couple of times. So I just really love it. And one of the other things I love is this great reason for me and some of my girlfriends to get together. I usually invite about 10 girls out, and not all 10 will come, and then it'll be like a mix of who can come. So every time I go, it's like a slightly different mix of girlfriends, but we always have a great time. So I'm going to take some pictures of my meal, and at the end of the video I'll talk to you about what I liked. Hopefully I like everything. I usually do, but if I didn't like something, I'll share that too. And so stay tuned for that. But we are headed to Positano Coast, which is somewhere I've always wanted to go. I think it's around Front and Market. But anyway, be back in a few to tell you how Restaurant Week went. Hey guys, bye. So I'm back from Restaurant Week. I'm home now, and I had a really great time. I had such a great time that I forgot to take pictures of all my food. I did remember about halfway through my entree, so I did get one picture. But I went to Positano Coast, I think that's how you say it, on 2nd and Walnut, and I loved it. I had always wanted to go there. I had seen the restaurant for years when I would be walking around in the area, and finally went there, and it was so nice. The atmosphere was great. The restaurant was really beautiful. Lots of shades of white and blue, and it just was kind of like airy, and we had a great time. Everybody liked their food. No one was disappointed. Like I said, Restaurant Week, you get typically 3 courses for a fixed price of $35. That's not counting your drinks and tip and tax, so you know, bring more than 35 if you ever go. But let's see, I had the cream corn soup for my appetizer, and I forgot to take a picture of it. And then my entree, I had the ciappino, which was, I believe, like a pasta, like it's round flat pasta with calamari, mussels, and shrimp, and like a very light red sauce, and it was really good. And then we also got 2 side dishes for the table. One was roast potatoes and spinach, and that was good too. Some of my girlfriends, let's see, 2 of them had ravioli, which I think was a cheese filling. I don't remember the type of cheese. And one had beef, and one had the mahi-mahi, and the other girl, she had chicken. But so we had a nice variety of food, and everybody liked their food. And then for dessert, we didn't really get a choice of dessert. They gave a nice plate, that I forgot to take a picture of, that had 2 little desserts. They were only about this big, but they were really good. They were pretty rich, and I was saying to my girlfriends, well, I guess this is the size serving of dessert we should be eating to begin with. Mine was, I think everybody got the creme brulee, which was good, and some people got a little wet, like a little square of tiramisu. And I originally had that, but then me and one of my girlfriends, we traded, so that I got the little square of like a chocolate cake. It might have been some kind of... Sorry about that, little technical difficulty. But anyway, I was describing a dessert, so I ended up with a little square of like a chocolate cake, so that was really good. And I did have a drink. I had a limoncello. I think that's what it was. Limoncello martini. It was made with vodka. I know that. I prefer vodka for my liquor, my favorite liquor. And most of the menu was gin drinks or tequila. So we asked the excuse me, the waiter about what other drinks, and he said, "Oh, well, we have a limoncello that's made with vodka and something else." So I said, "Well, I'll take that." Actually, all of us who were drinking, I think, got that, and we all liked it. So it was just a great time. It was nice to hang out with girlfriends in person and not just, text, email, Facebook, Instagram each other, but actually like sit and hang out. And for the most part, we stayed off of our phones while we were eating and talking. At the end, though, we did all get on our phones because people were making sure everybody was friends with each other on Facebook, and then people were talking about a website they like to go to, and everyone was looking it up. So, social media is kind of always involved these days. But it wasn't a distraction for us. It only added to our conversation at the end of the night. So it was a great time, and I love Restaurant Week. I think they have Restaurant Week in lots of cities around the country. I know New Jersey has Restaurant Week. I know Miami has Restaurant Week. So I'm curious if you have Restaurant Week in your city or in a city near you. Let me know. Leave a comment. And if you're doing VEDAs, like I said on my other VEDA videos, leave a comment below so that I can check out your videos as well. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.